newly appointed Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Isu, was sworn into office as the Inspector General of Police this afternoon by Mr. President in the presence of all council members. The second was also the swearing in of 6 members of the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission and 2 members of the Federal Civil Service Commission. The President charged all those sworn in today to discharge their duties with the atmosphere of God and a deep sense of authority. Memos that were presented to Council today, and these 2 memos were actually memos of Mr. President himself that he brought to Council for deliberation. One is the, you recall that since the deregulation of the power sector, the sector is divided into 3 categories: the generation, transmission, and distribution. And the President has seen that where the problem is mainly in our quest to solve the power problem is largely in the transmitting section. And therefore, Mr. President came with a bill mulling the idea of setting up what is called the Grid Asset Management Company, GAMCO, Grid Asset Management Company. Of course, this is still work in progress. A committee has been set up comprising the Honorable Minister of Power, Honorable Minister of State for Gas, Minister of Works, Minister of Finance, the Chairman of the Nigerian Revenue Service, and the Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, or any other member, and the Attorney General of the Federation, and any other member that they may co-opt to ensure that they come up with a seamless process of ensuring that this grid asset management company is set up smoothly. Of course, the regulatory part of it will all be looked at. All the laws will be looked at. Those who are also practicing in that sector, those who have invested in that sector also, their level of investment will also be looked at. The whole idea is to ensure that as Nigeria stabilizes, its economy is improving, our foreign reserve is going up, as we can see, over $50 billion, the highest in over 8 years. Inflation, food inflation is coming down. You know, all aspects of the economy really looking up and improving. The President feels that for us to actually industrialize, the power sector must be fixed, and that is why he has taken this initiative of looking at how this grid asset management company, GAMCO, will be set up to help us to solve the problem of power once and for all, you know, for all in this country. But of course, like I said earlier, this is work in progress. All the enabling parameters will be looked at, the laws will be looked at. A committee has already been put in place so that at the end of the day, this will be presented to the National Assembly for necessary legislation where necessary. That's the first one. The second one is that for the civil servants, in order to ensure that we have efficiency, improved efficiency in our civil service structure, again, Mr. President brought a memo to Council for consideration. This has to do with the implementation of an additional exit benefit scheme, providing up to 100% of employees' total emoluments for retiring employees of all Treasury-funded ministries, departments, and agencies under the contributory pension scheme. Now, this is consistent with the provision of Section 4, subsection 4A of the Pension Reform Act. To say it again, there is
an approval in place by Council for the implementation of an additional exit benefit scheme, providing up to 100% of employees' total emoluments for retiring employees of Treasury-funded ministries, departments, and agencies. Now, this is a move that is, designed to improve efficiency in our civil service arrangement. Thank you very much. I don't know whether you will have questions for one or two questions for the two honorable